Hi everyone. You wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and maybe your first thought isn't exactly a compliment. Maybe it's a sigh, maybe it's a comparison, maybe it's a silent checklist of what you think needs fixing. But here's the truth you need to tattoo on your soul. You are already enough. Not when you hit that goal weight, not when you get that dream job, not when someone else finally sees your worth. Right now, as you are, in your pajamas, with bedhead and half a plan for the day, you are enough. The world has a funny way of making you feel like you're always falling short. Social media shows you airbrushed lives, success stories cropped to perfection, and it's easy to think, I should be more by now. But that's the trap. The more you chase a finish line that keeps moving, the more you forget that your value isn't in what you do, it's in who you are. You don't need 10 degrees, a six-pack, or $1 million bank balance to be valid. You have breath in your lungs and a heart that's trying its best. That's already powerful. Think about a child. When a toddler falls while learning to walk, do we yell, "You're not good enough"? No, we cheer, we encourage, we celebrate every tiny step. But somewhere along the way, we stop doing that for ourselves. We start believing our flaws disqualify us. But flaws aren't disqualifiers, they're proof you're alive, learning, real. So the next time you catch yourself picking apart your reflection or mentally beating yourself up, stop. Replace that voice. Tell yourself, I am enough. Say it like you mean it. Say it until you believe it. Because when you do, everything shifts. You stop chasing love and start attracting it. You stop waiting for permission and start giving yourself the green light. You stop being your worst critic and become your own biggest supporter. You're not here to fit a mold, you're here to break it. You are not behind, you are not too much, you are not too little. You're exactly the kind of magic this world needs right now, as you are. You wake up and feel that familiar weight of uncertainty on your chest, as if every challenge is gearing up to knock you down. But remember this, resilience is your superpower, and every bump in the road is just another chance to show what you're made of. Life isn't a smooth carousel ride where everything spins perfectly in sync. Instead, it's that unpredictable, wild roller coaster that tests you with sudden twists and unexpected drops. And every time you rise after a stumble, you prove that your strength goes far beyond any setback. Think of a time when you faced a moment of failure, a missed deadline, an unreturned call, or an idea that didn't quite work out. At that very moment, it might have felt like the end of the world. But like a warrior in the storm, you gathered your courage, learned from the fall, and soared on, richer in experience. Maybe you even discovered that what felt like a defeat was simply a push toward a better opportunity, a door quietly waiting to be unlocked by your persistence. Picture yourself as a tree in a relentless wind. When fierce gusts threaten to uproot you, deep, winding roots hold you steady. Each trial anchors you further, building strength that no storm can ever fully shake. With every passing day, you learn new strategies to bend without breaking, and you see that your inner fortitude can weather any storm. There's beauty in perseverance. It's like cooking your favorite dish. Sometimes you have to experiment a little, adjust the spices, or let it simmer just a bit longer to bring out the flavor. Every challenge in life adds a little seasoning, enhancing your unique taste and character. Instead of shying away from difficulties, embrace them as parts of your recipe for success. Remember the power in each decision to get back up, no matter how many times life knocks you down. Stand tall with pride when you overcome the hurdles that once seemed insurmountable. Every setback is simply a setup for a comeback. With relentless determination and the courage to keep moving forward, you build a resilience that not only propels you through today's struggles, but also readies you for tomorrow's challenges. Each moment of perseverance becomes a beacon of light, guiding you, affirming that you truly can handle anything that comes your way. At some point, you've probably said to yourself, I messed up, I failed, I should have known better. And in those moments, it's so easy to believe that your mistakes define you. But they don't. Not even close. Mistakes are a part of being human, and if you're living boldly, you're bound to make a few. What matters is what you do with them, not what they say about you. We've all made decisions we wish we could rewind, said things we shouldn't have, missed opportunities we wish we'd grabbed, or trusted people who didn't deserve it. But those moments, as painful as they might have been, are not who you are. They're experiences, lessons, stepping stones. You are not the wrong turn. You are the driver who kept going and found a new way forward. The truth is, the people who grow the most aren't the ones who never mess up. They're the ones who fall, reflect, and rise with more wisdom than they had before. Imagine a painter. They don't throw away the canvas because of a few brush strokes gone wrong. They work with it, blend it, turn it into something unexpected and beautiful. That's you. You're still creating your masterpiece, and a few dark patches don't ruin the whole picture. Forgive yourself. Stop dragging around guilt like a suitcase you forgot how to unpack. Guilt has a place. It nudges us to do better. But shame, that's the chain that keeps you stuck. Learn from your mistakes, then let them go. You don't owe perfection to anyone. You owe yourself the chance to move forward without the weight of yesterday. Look at the most inspiring people in the world. They didn't get there by always getting it right. They got there by learning, adjusting, and refusing to let failure be the final chapter. So take your missteps, own them, and then move. Move forward with grace, knowing every wrong turn taught you how to steer better next time. You're not broken, you're not unworthy, you're just growing. And if you've made mistakes, congratulations. That means you're in the arena, playing the game, living. That's something to be proud of. Every morning is a fresh start, a brand new opportunity, and here's the thing, you don't need to wait for a perfect moment to begin again. Too often we let the weight of past mistakes, missed chances, and things that didn't go as planned hold us back. But you can't move forward by staring at the rearview mirror. Life isn't waiting for you to catch up. It's inviting you to step in right now. Think about a garden. You can't grow flowers by focusing on the weeds. If you want something new, something beautiful to blossom in your life, you've got to clear the space for it. Every day you wake up, you get to decide what you plant. Yesterday might have been messy. Maybe you didn't hit your goals. Maybe you lost your temper or missed your deadlines. That's fine. Let it go. Today is a fresh canvas, and you're the artist. You get to paint it with whatever colors you choose. You see, too many people let yesterday's mistakes dictate how they approach today. They think, well, I messed up before, so why bother trying again? But that's the trap. The truth is, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. Showing up today is half the battle. And even if you only make small steps, those steps still carry you forward. Let's talk about habits. If you've ever tried to break one, you know how tough it can be. But just because you slip up doesn't mean you have to start from scratch. Every day is a new chance to pick up where you left off. If yesterday you slipped, today is a chance to reset and keep working toward your goal. You don't have to wait for January 1st or some other milestone. Every day is your fresh start. And if you think you're running out of time or that you've missed your shot, think again. You are never too late to begin something new, to chase a dream, or to make a change. Some of the world's greatest successes didn't happen in a straight line. They happened after setbacks, failures, and plenty of fresh starts. So every day you wake up with breath in your lungs. You've been given another shot at something great. Embrace the newness of today. Don't let the mistakes of yesterday chain you down. Look ahead. And remember that every morning is an opportunity for a brand new beginning. Your future is waiting, and all you have to do is step into it. It's easy to let the opinions and actions of others shape how you feel about yourself. Sometimes we allow others to set the standard for how we should live, think, and even feel. But here's the truth. You are worthy of love, respect, and kindness simply because you exist. You don't have to prove anything to anyone to earn your worth. You're deserving of the same love and respect you freely give to others. Think about the times when you've supported someone else. Maybe a friend was going through a tough time and you showed up without hesitation. Maybe you offered a kind word when someone needed it, or you stepped up to lend a hand. You do these things because you believe in the inherent worth of others. Now ask yourself this: why don't you extend that same compassion to yourself? Too often we undervalue ourselves, thinking we need to earn love, respect, or validation. But you don't need to prove your worth to anyone. You are already valuable simply by being you. You deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift you, who encourage you, and who respect you for who you truly are. Don't settle for less than that. You have the power to set boundaries. And surround yourself with people who appreciate and value you for the unique person you are. There's a power in recognizing your own worth. When you begin to truly believe that you deserve love and respect, it changes how you show up in the world. You stop tolerating disrespect and you start demanding the treatment you know you deserve. Whether it's in relationships, at work, or within yourself, this sense of self-respect creates a foundation for everything you do. Think about a time when someone treated you well. It may have been a simple gesture, a kind word, a listening ear, or a moment of understanding. That respect felt good, didn't it? Now take that feeling and remember, you deserve that too. Don't wait for someone else to make you feel valued. You have the right to feel respected, loved, and appreciated every single day. The first step in creating the life you want is to believe that you deserve all the good things it has to offer. So today, make it a priority to remind yourself that you are deserving of love, respect, and kindness. Don't let anyone or anything convince you otherwise. Your worth is intrinsic, and it will never fade. It's time you start recognizing it and demanding it in every part of your life. Too often we focus on what's lacking or what's missing in our lives. We look at the obstacles, the mistakes, the things that didn't go as planned, and forget to see the power in what we've already accomplished. We forget to celebrate how far we've come. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of striving for more, but let's take a moment to pause and reflect on all the things you've already done. You've made it through every single challenge you've faced so far, and that's something to be proud of. Think about the times when life felt like it was falling apart, the moments when you thought you couldn't take another step, or when you believed that the goal was too big, too far out of reach. Yet here you are. You didn't give up. Maybe it wasn't easy, but you pushed through. You kept moving forward, even when it felt impossible. Those moments of perseverance, of grit, are more powerful than you realize. They show your strength, your resilience, and your determination to keep going no matter the odds. Look back at the person you were a year ago, 5 years ago, or even just a few months ago. You've learned new things, you've grown in ways you might not even realize. Maybe you've gained skills, or maybe you've learned important lessons about yourself and the world around you. Maybe you've made mistakes, but those mistakes didn't define you, they shaped you, they helped you grow. Every single experience, every challenge, every win, every failure has contributed to who you are today. And you're doing better than you think. We're often so focused on the destination that we forget to recognize how much we've already accomplished. So many people spend their time running toward the next goal, the next achievement, without ever pausing to appreciate the journey. but it's not just about reaching the end, it's about who you become along the way. Take a moment to appreciate that you've faced challenges, learned, adapted, and continued moving forward. Life is like a staircase. You can't rush the climb, and it's not always a straight path. But if you look at the steps you've already taken, you'll see that you've moved higher than you may have thought. Each step represents your growth, your learning, your persistence. Every time you look back, you should feel proud of how far you've come. You've made it through so much, and you've come out stronger each time. Let's also not forget the small victories that often go unnoticed. You may think that getting through a day when you didn't feel like it is insignificant, but it's not. Showing up for yourself every single day, even when things seem difficult, is a victory. Taking care of yourself, maintaining your routine, or simply deciding to keep going are all forms of progress that shouldn't be overlooked. These seemingly small acts are the foundation of bigger achievements. They're the building blocks that lead to great things. Too often we compare ourselves to others, thinking we're behind or not doing enough. But remember, your journey is your own. What someone else is doing or has done doesn't diminish your progress. Your path is unique to you. It doesn't matter if someone else is further along or if it looks like they have it all figured out. What matters is that you're showing up for yourself every single day. You're making strides in your own way, and that's something worth celebrating. So take a moment today to reflect on how much you've already achieved. Don't get so caught up in what's next that you forget to appreciate how far you've come. Celebrate your perseverance, your growth, and the strength that's carried you through. And always remember, you're doing better than you think. The journey is just as important as the destination, and you're making incredible progress every step of the way. Keep going, keep moving forward. You've got this.